I hope Trump supporters who fear Big Brother see that Donald Trump was the biggest brother we've ever seen in our country.
So many norms were broken in connection with this. The norm of a president not involving himself in specific cases. Here you have the president calling on his opponents to be investigated. The norm of the president seeking records from a member of Congress and staff and doing so on a partisan basis, going after a committee that was investigating him. One guardrail after another just smashed by this unethical former president. Just shows you how much we are reliant on people to say no. And if they don't stand up to an unethical president, how quickly the guardrails can come down.
This isn't really about me or Chairman Schiff. This is about everyday Americans, who don't want to see their government weaponize law enforcement against them because of their political beliefs. And I hope Trump supporters who fear Big Brother see that Donald Trump was the biggest brother we've ever seen in our country, who did weaponize this to go all the way down the stack into, the private communications of people he perceived as political opponents.
What they were looking for, I still don't know. Apparently they didn't find anything, but when they wanted to close down the investigation, Barr wouldn't let them. It is shocking. At the same time, look, Bill Barr lied to the country about the Mueller report. He lied to Congress about what he was aware of Mueller's objections to his false summary. He had a long pattern of duplicity.
Attorney General Barr, has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
Could you repeat that question?
I will repeat it.
Yeah.
Has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone? Yes or no, please, sir?
The president or anybody else?
Seems you would remember something like that and be able to tell us.
Yeah, but I'm trying to grapple with the word suggest. I mean, there have been discussions of matters out there that they have not asked me to open an investigation, but
Perhaps they've suggested,
I don't know. I wouldn't say suggest.
hinted,
I don't know.
inferred. You don't know.
I view Bill Barr as the second most dangerous person in the country after Donald Trump, and this is just further proof of that point. I never expected in this country to feel the way that so many people do in the developing world, that they could be the subject of investigation by an unscrupulous executive just because they want it done. That's such a terrible turn for this country. We've got to put up stronger guardrails to make sure this kind of thing never happens again.